Hey, what's up? Just giving you another update here. So, as I talked before, I think in my last video I mentioned that how I was getting into HON3 and I was going to build an upper deck. So, part of the upper deck has been put in, runs all the way down there, and then towards the end it's going to cross over. There's going to be another deck, and then it's going to loop back over, and there's probably going to be a lift out bridge. Nothing else has really happened with the standard gauge. This section here still needs to be replaced. I'm just waiting for a little more free time to start that half. I bought pretty much all the track and roadbed and everything I need for that. And I'm going to end up making it just a little bit narrower right here, so that way I get a better aisleway going back here. I don't know if these are my last update, but they're Central Valley kits. They're two separate kits that I built. They're going to represent the bridges out of Chama for the narrow gauge. So that's actually going to be pretty much the entire scene over here on this upper deck is going to be that the Chama River scene. They're pretty close to the prototype. These kits are pretty labor intensive to put together because all the beams are basically, you got to glue them together and then cut them and try and get everything square and fit right. If you do assemble one of these, I highly recommend going to Central Valley's YouTube, and they fill in a lot of blanks as far as how the kit goes together. It made my life much easier once I watched that video. You can see some of the track that I have laid down so far. All of it is Microengineering Code 70, and it's already pre-weathered. And then it goes down to here. And then I built a sand house. It's a Campbell Scale Products. Kind of engine here is in the way. It's actually a nice kit. It's just a typical Craftsman kit. You just got to put everything together yourself, and it's got a diagram which you build off of. So this is just a Blackstone K27 that I bought. It's the first HON3. So then, going down the line, this is a precision scale kit that I built up. It's pretty nice. I mean, I would say it's once built up, it's comparable to the Blackstone. I left the roof off so that I can, if I decide to put an interior lighting kit in there later on, I can. But a real nice kit. Got on eBay for I think $23, and it even came with trucks. So a lot better than the 60-something that I paid for my Blackstone. And I think this may have been on my last update. It's Almosa Rail Products. I can't remember who makes it. It's a wood kit. They basically, the car body's assembled minus like the roof and all the details. And then these are rail line kits. I really like these kits. They go together really well. I've built 2 of them so far. Really nicely detailed plastic kits. There's a lot of parts to them, but they go together really smooth. And that's a tank car that my dad built many years ago. And then just a Blackstone caboose. I had to get one. It was the one of the last ones I had at my local hobby shop. So my latest project has been I bought a brass K27 off of eBay, unpainted, and I just finished decaling it a little while ago. I've never painted a steam locomotive nor a brass engine before, so it's a good learning experience. It came out really nice. So you can see I can push it. That's because I bought it, had a Sagami motor in it, and then the Sagami, one of the brushes fell apart inside. It's no big deal. Usually Sagami motors, it's probably at least 10-15 years old. And so I ordered a Maxim coreless motor with a flywheel on it. Hopefully it's going to fit. I should get it here in the next couple days. So I went ahead and painted the entire model, decaled it, got it ready to go. Still got to pick up my sound decoder. I'm going to run a Tsunami in it. So you can see I've already put the a Railmaster speaker in there. Fits real nice. Cut out the slope of the tender to make room for the decoder. And I've also put wipers on all the trucks and all the wheels to help with the electrical pickup. So I just made some PC board and then some phosphor bronze material that I cut and bent. And I've got my how well I can focus in that close. So there's I think there's a 603 LED in there, and then I made these lenses out of hollow punches I bought from Harbor Freight. There's a whole set. It only cost $7, and they punch a pretty clean hole. And so I used it also in the front here too. Not well you can see, but I mean, I used a 5/32, and that thing just fits in there like a glove. So not much else has been going on. One thing I have been using a lot is a product called Neolube. I don't know if you've ever seen it in the Micromark catalogs. It's not a paint, it's a graphite solution that kind of blackens stuff, but it also conducts electricity. So I did these wheels with the Neolube. It's not super durable, but it helps. So I can also did the front wheels here, so it blackens them. And then I've been doing all the wheels of all my passenger cars as well. So it gives it just a nice dull look and blackens them out. And then I don't have to worry about paint getting up into the axles. So that's been a major concern, especially with this thing. I mean, I took this thing completely apart in order to paint it, rolling chassis, and then I used a media blaster, blasted it, etched it with white vinegar, and then painted it. I actually used polyscale. Was going to use scale coat, but I ended up using the graphite. I think it's oil and graphite color for up here, and I don't know if it was just the jar I bought or if it's just in general. All the metallic flakes were really huge, and it gave the surface a real bumpy appearance. So had to strip it again, and then I ended up just using polyscale. And then for this I just mixed I think it was aluminum and black to get it to go. It's not bad. I mean, from what I've read, a lot of these came in different colors as far as the boilers and the smoke box, or the firebox there. So other than that, not much else going on. Just have the standard stuff. So I plan on continuing both. So false like narrow gauge and false like standard gauge. So kind of extreme opposites here. Very modern, very old, but keeps my interests going. So other than that, I don't. Oh, the other thing I use. So the under deck lighting, I just use the those strip lights that you get off eBay. They come in a roll. They're I think the 402s, and I just have it hooked into my 12-volt power supply that I have for all my accessories. And how I do my wiring, my accessory line. Actually, this is just the power line, but I normally have a line similar to this. That's the accessories, the 12 volt. So you can just tap off onto it. It's like all my lights and everything run off of that power pack. It's one that I bought at a local electronics shop. I think it was about $40, and I think it's about 5 amp, but it works really good. So other than that, that's the majority of all my time, and hopefully next, I would say, month or so, I'll have all this section done, and I can have my HO3 run it over, and the standard gauge will have its new setup. So any questions, just go ahead and leave them. Thanks.